of an inch. One thing that I didn't mention, guys, before I sent this through is I looked at what should I always check for before putting that through the planer. Knots, nails, you know, any debris or anything that's going to, you know, cause a problem. If it's split, you know, if the board's got a split in it, we got to be really careful with that. Okay. If I have a split in one end, like a check, it's okay to run through the planer, but I'll try to run the check through on the end. Okay, so you're not running the check first. Okay, if it's got a split, and a check is another word for a split in the end. Okay. All right. So we got that 3/4. So now we're going to go ahead and get this ready to glue up. Okay. So what's the next step? What's the next step?
Jointer.
Jointer. Okay, so I'm going to run it through the jointer. I'm going to do the best edge. Okay, and the way that I determine that is by looking down the end. This one has got a little bit of a crown on this side. That means it's curved this way. Okay, so this is probably my best edge over here. Okay, either one will be fine. We're going to go ahead and plane the best edge. Alright, we're going to make sure we turn off this. And we're going to make sure we turn this on.
Why is he moving the fence forward? Why is he moving the fence forward? Less blade exposed? You want help?
Guys, did you notice that for a while it wasn't taking anything off in the middle? Okay, that's because that crown up, okay, it had a little bit of a bow in it. So until I got, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was on a long board like this. You know, it was okay to do it as a full board. If I wanted to, if it had more of a bow on it, then I wanted to remove on each end. You know, if it had like this much difference between the middle and the ends, okay, what could I do to save a little bit of wood? If I just keep running across, you'd be taking a lot off on both ends, wouldn't you? So we could cut it in half. One of those marks that I had, like at, 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe at 40, that'd be about half because this was 90. Cut it in half on this saw, and then go ahead and run the two pieces through separately, and then you're not wasting so much on each end. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so we're losing a little bit of wood. Not too much though. We lost, right now we're at about 4 1/8. We lost about a 1/16 because we were at 4 3/16 originally. Okay. Now is this other edge straight?
No.
So how do we straighten out? Table saw. Very good. Okay, so let's go over to the table saw.
And why can't we just do it on the planer? I mean on the jointer.
Because
Yeah.
it's low the opposite way.
Yeah, the other side is like the bottom
Mark
of a
is
boat.
correct.
You're not going to get
It's like a canoe. You're not going to get the two sides parallel. Okay, the two edges. All right?
Nice job, Mark.
Okay, so Dylan, F, how much do I want to bring the blade up? How much? About 1/8 of an inch. We need to clean out that worm here. Got lock knobs loose. Always that tight. Okay, there's about 1/8, a little bit more. Remember the lock knob on this, guys? Don't try to adjust that wheel if that lock knob is tight. Okay, so how much do we want to take off this? As little as possible. So I just want to skim the edge that I have not run on the joiner yet. Okay? So which edge is it?
That edge.
This edge is the one that I did on the joiner. This is the one I haven't, so it needs to go through there just like that. Okay? And we want to set the fence to about, we said that this was 4 1/8. So we're going to set it to as close as we can. Okay, now this scale is correct. Okay, this scale is correct. I can set it right here and be pretty confident that we're set right at 4 1/8. Okay, it's not a bad idea though, guys, just to check it. It's a good idea to take a rule and run that across there and check that. That's 4. It's a little bit less than 1/8. That's about what we want. It's about 4 1/16. Okay. All right. So we'll run this through. Again, we got to turn on the dust collector. Would you do that for me? Thanks, Brian. We turn the controls on for the saw stop. Wait for the green light. Okay, we ran that through. Now I know that this edge is parallel to this one. Okay, and I have right exactly 4 1/8, so I barely took anything off. I took about a 1/16 of an inch off. what's next? We're going to glue these together, right? Should we glue up a saw edge? No. That's what the joiner's for, right? So we're going to run this through again on this side, on this edge now, on the joiner, and go ahead and joint that edge so it'll be ready to glue. Okay, so we'll come back over here. You guys can stay put. Go ahead and turn that back on.
Now remind them again which edge they just ran through the jointer.
So guys, again, why did I run that back through? Ernesto, tell me why I ran that back through the joiner. To go ahead and do the edge that we just cut, ripped on the table saw. And so now we have two edges that are perfectly parallel, and they're both with the joiner, right? Okay. So I'm basically going to need to go ahead and cut it to length, okay? And we're going to do 10-inch pieces. And then we also have to rip the piece. I'm going to have a small piece in the middle. Okay, there's going to be a small piece in the middle. And so I'll go ahead and I'll cut those and rip those after I cut the other ones. So let's go ahead and come back over here.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Should we, so guys, should we use ink on this?
Yeah, it's falling apart though.
No.
Only use pencil. Only use pencil. Okay, here we go. There's 10 inches. Line it up with the mark that you made. Now I'm cutting on this side of the mark. Okay? Not super critical here on the measurement because we're rough cutting this an inch longer than we need anyway.